So over the weekend too, I was going through one of my patients them, and it was really disturbing to find only 17 years old, 3 kids. The first one is for her biological father. You hear
And
me?
she's
So that's
17.
only
17.
So
Kind
from
of
when the
must have this
father
one have
start
following
fuck
up.
she, you know.
you could be probably 10. You don't even
Maybe
know.
9. Because
Yeah.
a lot of girls, their hormones, they start getting breasts at 9. Not a lot of them are late bloomers like myself, because I never started having breasts until I was like 16. You know, my menstrual
Mhm.
cycle never came until I was 16. So I was a late bloomer. But when I was going to school, like a lot of my friends got breasts,
Mhm. A
you know,
period and
and
all these
period
things.
and stuff like that. And
Show breadcrumbs. I'm catch up there. I'm catch up there.
I kids.
hi.
How
Matt,
are you,
I take a break
beautiful?
from Instagram, but you know, funny enough, while I was on Bigo today, somebody asked me about the same topic that we're talking about. They said, "Did you speak about it yet on Instagram?" And I said, "No." I remember now all of the people who will come for me when I start talk.
Mm.
You understand? So first of all, I'm gonna start talking about the young man that are the great one old man, where obviously he was sleeping with that child from she was younger. I don't think he waited until she was 18 to have sex with her. When somebody appoints you as a godparent to a child, if that person dies, like as in if the parents die,
You are a parent.
you are next in command to be father. So basically, you're fucking your daughter.
That miss it.
That is disgusting. It is very distasteful. You can tell that he manipulated her, you know. And it's so sad, but it's the world that we live in. I would talk about it all the time over here, where it starts within the home, it starts within the close family friend. She's 18. She not understand life yet. You understand? She don't understand life yet.
Alright. Mr. Kids, it bother me kids. I'll do it to them with their work and I can't wait to come on the live. I can't wait to come on the live come touch this topic. You can't it add up to me. They are post
Yeah,
little bit of it from there. It add up.
it's sad. It's very, but Epic, you know, it go on in our community. It go on around us. It's sad, cause me coulda never go look on somebody when me say my godson I want to sleep with him. That basically you're my child. Like my friends' kids are my kids.
Much less your God kids. Much less your God kids.
Much less
A
my god
height of
kids, cause
respect. A height of
it's
respect
the
put in a
heights of
situation like that in a kid.
yes.
You put somebody in a God kid, Godfather, Godmother position, meaning that
That's how
somebody
close
you're
him and the
looking at.
parents may be. That's how
Ah,
close he and the parents may be. Like if you're my kid, like I don't know how I would take that.
this don't look good.
Somebody like they were saying that her mom was a crackhead and you know he was taking care of her. So basically he groomed her
Even
to fuck
worse.
her.
Even worse. Even
So
worse.
that means you know her from she's a child. You know that she's from a troubled home. Why
The
you had to
raise her
sleep with her?
properly.
Why not help her get therapy, you know, for make sure she knows, listen, you're not your circumstances. Why not
And
uplift her? Why you had to sleep with her?
Debbie Elliott. Debbie Elliott, big up. I have a patient that's 17 years old with 3 kids. And The first child is for her biological father, the child now blind and deaf. Send me a request now. And then we can get a company life. Um,
These stories are it triggering. It's very triggering, and it is sad.
good night, hon. Welcome to the live. Welcome
Hi,
to
how
Epic
are
After
you?
Dark.
Hi,
Hi,
Ted.
hey, sweetie, how are you?
Great. So the topic,
You're
What?
you know
pretty.
what? I heard what's his name was talking about it earlier. Mr. Vegas. So he was
Yeah.
kind of shedding some light on it. So that's why I got the gist of the conversation. So that's why I decided to join the live with you guys. So yeah, it's more common than you think. So over the weekend too, I was going through one of my patients them, and it was really disturbing to find only 17 years old, 3 kids. The first one is for her biological father. You hear
And
me?
she's
So that's
17.
only 17.
17.
So
God,
from
I
when
must
the
say this
father
girl have
start
phone
fuck,
up.
she know.
You could be probably 10. You don't even
Maybe
know.
9. Because
Yeah.
a lot of girls, their hormones, they start getting breasts at 9. Not a lot of them are late bloomers like myself, because I never started having breasts until I was like 16. You know, my menstrual
Mm-hmm.
cycle never came until I was 16. So I was a late bloomer. But when I was going to school, like a lot of my friends got breasts,
Mm-hmm. A
you know,
period and
and
all these
period
things.
and stuff like that. And for you to sleep with your 9-year-old or 10-year-old daughter,
They don't know
17.
what it
That one a
does
difference still, you know.
to the child, because you find most of them when they come in, they have this underlying trauma. And when we do tend to treat them, they all dope up because they have to deal with the emotions, the depression, the PTSD,
the
the
embarrassment.
trauma. Yeah. Even worse than the embarrassment is just like the lifelong detrimental effects that it leaves on you. You're permanently damaged. Because if you see her, she just like a zombie. When me tell you she not here, she not there here.
Kids, me or miss a true real talk, I say.
So
You watch
between
live, right?
medication and therapy and
I want
just
to know
make
your
you
thought
know
the
say
same
this is
thing.
not your fault. It's just a product of your environment. It's just
And
like if
that's the thing, because a lot of people, when this happened to them, they start blaming themselves after a while. Like, did I do something? You know, did I present myself this way? And and this is why I hate when people be like, so if you don't want us to say about your picture, why you post this picture? A woman should feel comfortable in her body, in what she wants to wear, how she wants to look, and she's not supposed to feel like if Epic feel look at me feel nasty. You know, like that is sickening. All right. Like me, I have my male friends, and I feel like if they even want to compliment me and be like, "Kids, you look good," I feel offended as fuck, because I don't looked at you as my brother. So I
true.
don't need my brother
Must
to
be
tell
bring
me
up
that
a
I'm
circle,
fucking
brother.
You
sexy.
feel
You
like
understand? Like
incest.
if I feel like incest. I swear to God. Like I have my male friend, like me and my best friend, and if him say, "Kids, you broad," I feel bad.
Hey, your music too low, your background too low, brother. Whoever you are,
Like,
your background too
so
low. Sorry, brother.
imagine
Your background low.
to get pregnant by your dad, your own dad, and you're growing and people are asking, so who's your child? This is something people are asking. So who you
That's
picking for?
traumatizing. It has to be traumatizing still, you know. That has to be
Yes.
traumatizing.
The thing is now we don't even know who the other two
Two
kids'
or
father
four.
are.
So the other two could
However,
have the same father.
because the other two kids they messed up, one have spina bifida, and the next one just like all of the kids them just like messed up because you know when you cross the breed and you have the same gene. That's
Jesus
why them
Christ.
deaf, them dumb, them are go cripple, you know, everything because of the same genes.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
blood too
man. Them
strong.
need to leave the little girl them alone.
Real talk, man. Real
Yo,
talk,
any
man.
fat, them for start cut off them body, the little girl, them for start stop
No,
them
but
up.
no.
Nobody tell the family
What
just kill them
wicked
blood
doing?
clot because at the way this is going right now, it upset me. It upset me. Like
But yeah,
me don't know
alright,
how
yeah,
me that react for my child come tell
Kev,
me say a friend or a family member touch him. Come in and report you and I kill me, I kill you, and that's
Kev,
real fucking
Kev,
talk.
Kev, hold on there. I'll give you our next piece of information. You heard about the incident in St. Thomas. You all know the little girl went missing
Yeah,
over St. Thomas. You hear so them kill one man.
yeah.
When them say are the man and the wrong man them kill. The mob kill some think what me I say, think what me I say good
The
enough
jungle
people.
justice.
Jungle
Yes.
justice. People wanna think what me I say good enough. Jungle justice, them use jungle justice and them caught who them say was that Brian or Davy and whatever they name, whatever the person name, them caught whoever them say them think it was, and jungle justice, them murk him. You understand me? And look what happened when them pen it out of the wrong man.
Mistaken
So the
identity.
little girl
that
then
much.
says not him.
No, they match up the picture everything, because they have the picture up on social media. The picture everything start blast with the person that they have in question that they think of him and the dead body, kind of video and everything I post. I should stop post dead body and them something up on the page. Then me blast it on the other page.
The thing that like that man, he took advantage of that little girl, and as I said, she's just turned 18, they said, so he has to be fucking her, and she has 3 kids too.
4, she said 4. She said 4.
You know
Three shit.
what?
Oh no,
Well,
your story.
on.
Your story
I
and the other
want
one.
this story with me I talk about real life with me
Okay.
I feel like right now, no. The 4th one, it was a miscarriage, an abortion before them
Wow.
coming in. Yeah. So it's just like constantly just impregnate you. 1 or 2, 1 or 1. And you're just like, you never get a coochie break.
So hold on there. So she never said
So him just
when I
constantly
when I
a
wa-
fuck
so she
off
never
him
said
daughter
who's the
in the
father.
household.
Yeah,
She never
that
said
you
who the
know.
father for the other 2 is.
No, like I don't know if they want to see them not say. So you
So
probably know
so
some probably from another
where she living
family.
now? Where is she living now? With the same in the same household?
Oh well, right now she in our care.
No, in that time.
Oh,
After
so the
the
state
first
has her
pregnancy.
now.
After the first pregnancy, where was she staying with? The same
In the
household?
same household, yeah.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Not exactly where she is at the moment, but just
As
after
to the
she had
cult where they are Jamaica
oh,
now.
Yeah.
just say reach now.
Jamaica people too blood clot, licky and
Love
gullible.
like.
I love likes them to the man with big pretty blood clot Oscars, them big great tone woman there. Where them say that them man they blood clot brainwash. Them could tell me that me and the woman they older than me. Which man could have come go brainwash me enough to sacrifice my blood clot self?
Never.
I have the man a fuck off the liquor pitney them done there.
Boy, that's story there, kids.
That's
That
the
story
thing
there.
is when you're not self-sufficient, you're not independent, you're not trying to educate yourself in any other way than just be dependent.
Yo,
This is what happens.
me no bother pay, you know me no pay no mind. Me see too much big people and I like me see some liquor 12-year-old and them pitney they come out of the cult, you know.
Yeah, man. And that happen.
It's not like me see some little pitney and some big great tone woman. Me see a man a come out at the church there, you know. And then them are carrying for them niece and nephew and little pitney for this big. You saw the pastor for one rusty cutlass. I fuck up a little boy them down there.
Why killing me now, you know? Why killing me? I don't know how true it is, but somebody said it's the same church and then we take the holy little kids them from a couple of years ago. Now maybe again. I don't know how true it is. I mean, I say, I can't remember the big over news thing when the media there when them come take the little picnic them out of the church. And I see them say everybody just in a white too. And the people have see a Poco Church and
Ask
where
you a question. When since cult reach Jamaica? Why them a follow the thing them when them sit on TV? And when them see a go on in America? Yo, Jamaica one dirty place. Yo, me love my island, you know. But
Jamaica is
I
not a real
want
place.
dirty, I want big dirty bungle place, you know.
you only big up yourself, mama. Baby, now a second. Elva, welcome to the live, mommy.
Good night, everyone. How are you guys?
Hi.
Hi.
The ex-BFF, you only big up yourself, mama. Elva, what's your take on this, mommy? What's your take on it?
You know, well, mega say it with no apologies. You see,
Unapologetic.
Jamaicans. There's a couple of things wrong with the culture. First and foremost, in the home. You see, we're coming from a culture of a rape culture. So back to the
Real for love, big
conversation
up.
with the 18-year-old we're married to the
The 61.
great
Yeah.
grandfather, whatever it may be.
Godfather and goddaughter.
No man, that the man there definitely if he did, he should be castrated on them someday. We just not like him. I don't like the idea. The whole point as kids say for godparent is in case anything happens to the parent, that person's supposed to stand up. So you cannot see your child as a sexual being. That is nasty and should be illegal. That's like incest. It is equivalent to incest, just that she was able to consent to sex at that point or marriage at that point. You understand what I say? But the home, it starts so much from in the home. I know father, brother, I mean, you've touched on some story. I was relating Samantha's story to somebody today, right? Where you have so much brothers are rape and so much people. 1 in 10 Jamaican women have had some kind of sexual exploitation in their life. And tell me if that's not wicked.
Of course.
1 in every 10.
And it is always somebody within the family or a close friend.
Amen.
Especially people in the family. And then you know what in the family, how all of them wicked. And this is why I hear say this little 9-year-old child I beg for this man life and the mother and something. The mother of the man begging say people not to kill the man at St. Thomas, right? What are people like them, the mothers like those, cause them man
A Poland.
how them say they appalled with slackness. Families are appalling with slackness. Them I say, don't talk cause it a draw shame. So the victim who suffers rape and stress and something, they cannot talk about it, they not overcome it. Then we go in a relationships after relationship being abused all of our lives.
And think it is okay. And
Exactly.
think it is okay. That's why you have so much women when they are in domestic violence relationships, they stay. Because guess what? Daddy used to fuck me and beat me at home. So it is fine for my man now to fuck me and beat me. And that is fucked up. Like when they talk about, oh, I can't leave and this and that. No, you don't know better. That's why you stay.
A lot of people, a lot of women in Jamaica don't know no better. The next thing with them is that bringing it into the cult thing. Let me tell you something. That is not the first church in Jamaica or the only cult in Jamaica. Listen, if you don't want to know how serious this is, go to the police command. Find out how many children are still missing in Jamaica. How much people are being sacrificed. Families knows about it. Look, you see,
ironically, them find them laptops them have 144 people plan to sacrifice.
That should be that night. So
yes, Miss Blanket, 144.
So you want to tell me? You want to tell me? You want to tell
Good
me?
girl down bougie.
You want to tell me that
Bougie is perfect for me. Miss Bougie with the white teeth then. Yeah.
You want to tell me that that's the first sacrifice they did? They not got talk.
First sacrifice what?
You see, right
First and
now,
foremost,
you see
First and foremost. them do it too easy. So you can tell that they were desensitized. They
But
are
it happened
desensitized to
already.
it.
It happened
Exactly.
already.
That's what desensitized them, Elva. If I'm not saying that's how it goes, but we're working off the voice notes we're listening to. We're working off the allegations we're
Epic.
hearing. So our views are strictly allegations, people. Don't say Epic did second,
No,
Epic don't know
no,
if you're
no.
fuck. They got
Allegedly.
second, Elva. They
No,
got
I
second
would
there.
think.
So it's
All
alleged
right.
what we have said. So allegedly, them say, if pastor tell the lady to cut the cow's throat, the lady a buck shuffle and did not. And he told a man to cut the lady's throat. And the man did not hesitate. He instantaneously slashed her throat.
All right.
Who
Epic,
does some stuff like that?
did you listen to
Another first throat, he must splash it, him
the
can't splash it so quick.
lady who said she left her phone in her son's car? When she said she was outside, she never went inside, and she casually walked away after she saw somebody throat being cut.
Casually,
No, I
and
didn't
don't
get that
call the
far.
police. And don't
She
call
No.
all the
But
police woman
yeah,
there when
we
them
have to
say
know.
she was a part of it. Well,
Chip,
them
they say
push
and
me.
data. It's a data.
The police woman,
Again, it's alleged. It's alleged, people. That's what they're saying. That's what they're insinuating. They're insinuating that it's his daughter. And they're saying, as she first started beat the condom after the police and when they found in the place, no. And that them are saying, no. Say, when the police are reaching, the lady pop off and start beating on them instantly.
all me can say, Epic, is that them children that they took from that church, none of them should be returned home. None of them
none.
should be returned home to the
And
parents.
on top of all of this,
Or they reach our
all
church in
of
our first
present.
place, and the parents them give them.
But kids, you know say, all of the grown folks are there, and I watch this pastor butt naked going inside a pool with a little alleged again with a little child. Butt naked, then go as graphic as to say him look a body stand up. I got
The
in
little
the
boy
pool.
body stand up.
No,
The
pastor.
Hey, you know for going
The pastor butt naked and got in the pool with the little boy. Tell me now, all that makes sense.
Epic, are you seeing the pictures? Did you see the pictures?
Yeah. Me see the picture with the little boy with the umbrella over his head and all the little something there.
Listen, I got some pics. You see, I barely glanced. I didn't really open them.
That's how
Trust me.
the
From
scene,
far,
the crime scene
it's
pictures of the bodies and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, man, we see
graphic,
one of the picture there. All the way
graphic.
down there getting the picture there, man. Pastor,
If
then
I was the police, what I would have done, I would have gone to all of his houses where there were on scenes of some of his houses today. I'd dig up in
so too much
every
house him have
freaking
him
one.
rich.
Master Tree
kids,
house them got
kids,
today.
kids, that man the happy rich. Cause the man tell the congregation say, don't worry about vanity. Sell all you have. Allegedly, sell all you have and give it to me. So I guess I even want to worry about vanity,
No,
don't it? No,
And the
no.
biggest scam this in the world to blood
It's really
clot.
not worry
It is
about,
a
it's not
party
worry
boy
about
scam
vanity,
them.
kids.
It's a massive pastor scam the people them in the
Sex game, big up
dance.
yourself, my brother. Big up your sex game. I know about this, my brother.
Hold on there. Says a massive pastor scam the people them. That's why I don't believe in a sending
but,
nigga boarding school and
but
Catholic school cause that's so them fuck them off. Pastor them enough pastor boy where a molest kids too. And I talk about in the name of Jesus.
but oh, me could have got one church with rainbow flags in the background.
But you remember the big scandal with the Catholic Church with all of the popes them was molesting the little boys, and they had all this big lawsuit because them are molest the altar boys. Yeah, all of them. So it's a long standing history of child molestation and pedophilia where them trifle kinda normalized and wanna make it feel like it's okay when they need to be chastised. And them need to chop off them balls.
I think there's a lot more going on, and I hope whatever else is going on, because too much people are missing. I mean, missing without a trace. There's hundreds of children every year that are missing without a trace, and I think it is disgraceful and horrible. And you know, the worst thing about it is, just like some of these parents knew because their children were at that church, some of these parents know how them children are going missing because they're greedy, and because them red eye and bad mind, they are willing to sacrifice their children to get rich husband, big house, and all these things. That's what, based on what I have been reading, these are some of the things that they were promised, and to be going on the ark. So I don't know why on earth they were going on
Which
the ark.
ark? In Batty Ark?
Yeah, arc around again. When I said no arc, I'll be again. All that me see people and make me find out about the arc they were expecting, and then they show the police van when they show them and answer the arc they got. But everything
they were
they make me find out.
leaving.
Them
You
two
scared
little
that they were
things.
all going to die. That's what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
One
Give
thing
that
me
plan
can
to
say,
them.
one thing we can say, you see, we have to teach with kids them certain things that, you know, certain people, you know, make come close to you, like, even with the whole stranger danger thing, we have to instill that in them right now, because people will just do anything, because these old women know we're gonna sacrifice themselves. Miss, if you couldn't get the man for your own outer road at the pastor, we are fucking little boy them a give husband. Why him don't have a wife? Why him not have a wife? Him a
The
promised
people them
you husband
brainwash.
and him don't have a wife. I saw uno in a relationship, but that's uno a sacrifice pin up pitney to get rich husband. I saw no one man bad.
No, but the worst thing is, all right, the girl that died, one other girl I see her, she was working, apparently based off her uniform, she was working at ATL. She could not be dying for hungry.
Oi, me read an article where them say her brother begged her to leave that church. They emphasize begged. They put it in quotation in what they boy name, but they put it in it. And they say he would leave.
You see,
It's
this man apparently is a doctor, is a trained psychologist, you see? And you know how he went in and isolated people? Boy, I don't understand how he has a lawyer. I don't understand what lawyer would really plan to really go and represent him.
Them started to go fund me.
I
30K them I look for.
saw that as well.
30K them I try reason I go fund me for the lawyer for everybody.
A man where a man
How much?
have how much houses?
30K.
He better go sell him bottom and get one, get that 30K there.
In the
And
jail,
people,
they
and you know, say
can't
people, I see people like them, I put money in and go fund me for real.
Are
the
there?
people have intent to get out them pasta, you know. Because people have know so the other 140 people have to get sacrificed. They know. So they might make sure the pastor come out to do whoever's work.
Them need, you see, everybody who them take out of the church, them for kill them too.
You know what I mean? Not trying to spread violence.
Where Elva gonna left for Elva?
No man, I'm here.
Okay.
I like that at all. I like this at all.
Yeah, say Bougie. Bougie, what you say?
Sometimes too, it can stem from situational crisis where you don't have a home, you don't have like a stable environment where you'll sell your soul to the devil.
Mama,
Yes.
how much time I'm hungry? Like dog.
No,
You know how much
that's
time I
it.
want my bills them and I wonder where the next dollar come from to pay this bill. So you have to say me if I go sacrifice myself to my hungry, I can't pay my bills more. And then time to sleep comfortable. You fuck. Where the landlord have come though?
The mentality of different people when them really desperate, the lengths that they will go to. And I've seen a lot of people that's on drugs too, will really sell them infant just to get another hit. That's why I talk about situational crisis too. When you're drug addict, when you're totally desperate. Not saying it is right, but may I tell you what kind of mind frame they might be in. You know
Me
what I
imagine
mean?
him a go around and said, boy, Sister Pam, if you give me a son, I promise you by next year this time, you will be living in Jacksonville in a 10-bedroom house with a husband, 3 mule and a goat. And you know, the woman carry picnic go get the man.
Yeah, that's
We
why
have to
certain
kill
people
the
not
woman.
have
We have to kill the
children.
lady.
Certain
Come
people
here.
not have
Come
children at
here. The other
all.
day, me talk it over and them want kill me.
Certain people not have children. In hence, that's why me wait until me successful in a way me can know so me can take care of my kid without
Shane,
anybody
big up.
else. I should not want anything. So nobody not have to trick her and tell her this and that. No, she used to.
Hey,
She
if my son
accustomed
go
to a
outside
certain
tomorrow
lifestyle, so
morning,
she not got
I
frightened.
want
Steady, epic. If you not follow me on all platforms, please do so. IG, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Father Epic all around. Please do so. Steady, epic. I'm out.